it is already showing in their numbers right now. And maybe in the next few years, just wait and see. Malema said that the whites are owning South Africa. I don't know who gives His Excellency Ramaphosa those things to sign, but I don't know. But Malema has a point that needs to be addressed, and we can listen to him. And Malema is a good guy.
All right, I'll get your reaction shortly, Ngizwe. But what took you specifically to South Africa? Why the decision to go to South Africa?
I went to South Africa as an entrepreneur and as a developing, as a youth who is growing, so that I can learn from South Africa. I can grow from South Africa as a country that I looked upon, and as everyone in Kenya likes South Africa, we call it one. Even Ruto himself, His Excellency William Ruto, stated that they are good. I've seen their education score. We are at our literate score is 90 is 87%, where theirs is 92. I want to learn from the education. I did have a degree in education literature from Kenyatta University. Their health score also is perfect. They have their health score is 64%, while ours is 62.2%. I have a good view of how South Africa is and all this stuff. I've also been to South Sudan. I've been to Malawi, and I can tell you, South Africa is one of the best nations one can visit and live in. But what is happening right now?
So, but what were you doing in South Africa?
I was an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur meaning?
Yes.
If you can give us a bit more detail about that.
I was having my own business. But when I went to South Africa, I had to seek employment, and I was actually working for an online company, and they were paying me nicely, and I had to leave it because I cannot struggle every day with the police on the road. I cannot struggle every day that, oh, they are coming in this area, we have to be safe. Oh, they are coming at our.
Were you there legally?
Actually, I was undocumented by the time I came.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why the South African government gave me an overstay of so and so days at the time, and undesirability status.
You went on what kind of visa?
I went on a visit visa, which I hoped would later be a work visa, which did not work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you were there illegally?
Yes.
Okay. We'll get into more details on that. Where specifically in South Africa were you living, working?
I was in Mayfair, Johannesburg.
Okay. Ngizwe, what do you say to the argument that the experts say it's unfair to blame migrants for the state of the South African economy, that you should look at the decision makers, the policy makers, that you should be focusing your attention on your own government?
Yes, indeed, my sister, thank you very much about that. It is the issue of the government allowing so much illegal immigrants. And thank you to my brother for being honest, because we got more than millions and millions that are here illegally. Not only Kenyans, but Malawians, you saw them. There were more than 300,000 gathered in different sites, and Zimbabweans, all of them, they don't even have IDs from their own country of origin. They don't even have passports. They don't have anything. They just jump over and come to South Africa. But we don't have a history of Kenyans being involved in crime in this country. That's what I can say. And that is the truth that knows by the most of South African. But he's talking lies. And I think he's one. Your guest is seeking relevancy for nothing in your Kenyan government, because here in South Africa, nobody beat each other, nobody abuse the foreigners. And we have been doing this peacefully. We should be arrested, because I think it's now time for the majority of African countries to learn and seek help to the South African government. How does it allow its own people to exercise their democratic rights and their freedom of expression, and also being aligned with their constitution? It's very important, because it will also help us as South Africans. We should not only focus on us as South Africans, but we also should make sure that the experience we have, we also share with our sister countries that's surrounding us and the rest of African continent. Because there's no way that Kenya and Uganda, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Zambia can have millionaires that are poor. And here, millionaire is highly respected. What is the value of your currency? What is the value of the African currency? When the African person comes to South Africa, he behaves like he's getting a clear pastures in United Kingdom or in USA. And that we focus on developing our own continent and us sharing the knowledge how we have developed our economy, Shoprite Shakers, Woolworth, mines, and all Johannesburg Stock Exchange, and all these